Okay, in this movie we'll just show you how we can import the DXF file into PartMaster 2D CAD and extract the geometry through to the EDM system. So I've started the CAD system now, so I'll import the DXF drawing. I guess it's in millimeters. Okay, so this is the DXF file that's been imported. As you can see, it's got some odd bits and pieces, but we'll just zoom in on this area down here. Okay, so there's a slight double image here. I'm not sure why, whether this has come from direct from a solid model or what. Anyway, what we need to do is extract one of these curves. Now to do this, we use the NC button here, and we'll try on this outside shape here. So what this is attempting is to produce a polyline which we can take into the Wire EDM system. But as you can see, there are decisions to be made at each one of these elements, which suggests there are more than one particular element in this DXF file. So if I just press escape to abandon that and then just zoom out, what we've got is we've got a routine here. If I use edit delete duplicates, what this will do is it will get rid of any duplicated lines or arcs that it finds, and it'll make the process of creating the contour that much simpler. So you can tell there's nearly 3,000 duplicated lines in this DXF file. Okay, so we're still in the NC routine, so we'll just try this one again. Okay, so that's now created that contour all the way around there. So if we save this away, and we'll call it 1. And then we'll take that through into the Edm software. So this is the Edm software. So what it does is it finds the contour and it creates a machining command. So we just need to go into this command that it's created and just check that we've set our offset. So if this is a clockwise shape, then on the outside would be offset to the left. If we want to, we can set up options here, which is specifying a pilot position. If we don't do that, the machine will start from the datum which is shown here with the propeller. We can set a lead in and lead out if we want to do that, so that we can either have a linear lead in, a linear with an arc, or a rectangular one there, depending on how you want to start. Okay, so if we just run that, so we can see the arc approach movement, machines all the way around, and then comes off. If we look at it in the ISO mode, what you can see here is that these curves here are made up of hundreds of little line segments, but this has just come through from the DXF file like that. Okay, so if that's all we need to do on that, we can post-process that, and let's choose the Agi Vision post-processor. Okay, so that's the G-code file here. So when we are post-processing that, if I just go back into that, we can set our file extension to ISO, so that the G-code file has the ISO extension, which we can read into the Agi control as the geometry file. Okay, so that's the file there, ready to go. The other thing that we might want to do is run the simulation. So if we run the simulator here, this is for a standard wire machine. We'll leave all the defaults as they are. So when the simulator loads the file, we can see the shape there. This is the top and bottom wire guides, but if we want to, we can come across here and we can make those transparent, and we can just replay the toolpath. We're not going to see much difference here to what we did in the standard wireframe, but if we were using tapered cutting or 4-axis work, obviously we'd see a better representation of how it's actually going to cut. And if we want to get rid of the center shape there, we just click on it so we can see that there. Okay, so that's how we produce the part for that file.